What's going on, guys? T2RX6 here, back for a housekeeping video pretty much. This Thursday is Thanksgiving, and I just have family going to be around, so really not going to be a good week for a review, so I'm not going to get a full review out this week. I tried to record one, the new Prime RID Ultra Magnus toy, and I ultimately wasn't really happy with how the review turned out, because this toy is complete garbage, to be completely honest. I don't know if I'm going to try to do a review again. I'm in the process of actually taking them apart so I can give them a full repaint and do my own thing with them. I hate this toy, guys. I really can't stand this toy. I don't recommend him to anyone. The plastic seems extraordinarily cheap. It feels very knockoff-like. Yeah, don't buy him. If you see him pass, he's not worth it. I paid $15 for him. He's not worth it. He can't hold his weapon. His arm is perfectly fine for holding up its own weight, but put something like his gun in it, and he can't hold the darn thing. So, yeah, this is a trash toy. If Hasbro is going to keep making toys like this, then I'm probably done with Hasbro releases at this point. I don't know, even if it was classics inspired, which is where I'm trying to focus my collection, I don't know if I would buy it if it is such cheap plastic. I really don't like it. I hope this is not a sign of things to come, and I hope that, you know, it's just Ultra Magnus is bad, but honestly, to me, he's almost as bad as Arachnid. He's just more posable. But there's no budget in engineering. I mean, his transformation is like fold his legs up, push them together, and fold some panels down. And that's it. The Cyberverse has almost the same transformation. I expect more out of the $20 price point toy. So, this is a pass. Don't bother with him. Next, this showed up today. It's Wednesday. This is the G2 Brutus, and I love this box. I mean, look, it's a Generation 2 box all over again. How nostalgic is that if you grew up in the G1, G2 age? I definitely would like to review this guy. I don't think I'll bring the box back again. I think we've seen enough of it with this video. But I don't know how I want to review this. Do I want to do it in two parts where I do maybe like half of them, and then the other half another day in the combined form? Or do I want to do just one big long video? I'm not sure. Leave your comments below and let me know what you think. And yeah, we'll go from there. For a mini review for this week, I did get the Renderform Bump Scout and Hub Scout upgrade kit. Just like the Gold Scout, this is just an upgrade for your various bees. I picked the RTS Bumblebee to be my hubcap, and my it was an entertainment pack, Legend of Bumblebee pack or something, Bumblebee to be my bumper. And these are awesome. They took a long time to get here. I think I ordered back in July, I think, and they just got here like 2 days ago. And here they are. The plastic almost matches perfectly with the actual Hasbro toy. It's a little bit off in shade, but you know, it's really not something to argue about. You do get the two guns here, a like rifle, and then like a submachine gun type gun. Pretty awesome. I really like this bumper. I'm a big fan of bumper. Someday I hope to find a G1 bumper to add to my collection, but have yet to find one that I was willing to pay the price that they were asking for the quality it was in. Yeah, bumper. I love bumper. And then hubcap. Face seems a little bit long, but I really can't complain about that. The plastic is almost perfectly matched yet again. No complaints there. And at first I thought that he shared a gun or two with the bumper kit, but no, he does not. He has a different type of assault rifle or machine gun, and then like a different SMG that it did seem like it was the same at first, but it's totally not. So I was much more impressed with that. So there's your mini review for the week. And finally, I was asked to show this broadside yet again, because there's actually a whole fan page on TFW dedicated to fan modes of this guy, and I mean like things from like elephants to, you know, robot modes that use the bridge as the head, everything. It's just ridiculous. And on there, actually, someone came up with a pretty decent, in my opinion, aircraft carrier mode. Now, you know, it still has its liberties, and actually you're going to see there's going to be more gaps here, but it does give you an alternative to this 2-deck piece. So I'm going to show you how to do that, and I'm also going to put a link in the description here for the site, the page I should say, with all these fan modes, and I encourage you to check it out, because like the elephant mode looks pretty weird, but it's pretty ingenious that someone came up with some of this stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna post that link below, but let me show you this. Some people have complained that you can see Broadside's head here and the jet mode. Well, he does have the thing that spins here, and I have started putting this out when I have him in his ship mode, just because it makes it a little bit less apparent that it's a jet cockpit. And by actually taking him to this aircraft carrier mode, we're actually going to lose the visible head syndrome. So what you're going to do is take these panels here and pop them back on off. And you can see mine, some people have asked, do yours hold well? Mine hold really well. It did take a while till I could start pegging it in, and it's still really tough, but mine peg really firmly into these. Another thing I wanted to update, I did put the lubricant on the gears, and you can see he's still quite heavy. I can hold him by this, and all his die cast is not making his legs move, but it did become a lot easier for me to move his gears and the in and out, so it actually makes transforming him into his jet mode pretty darn easy. But anyway, back to what I was doing. So we take this, and we're going to basically take the top here, like we're going to put him in his jet mode, and collapse it on itself at the top, just like that. You can actually now take this and just kind of slide it down to cover his head, just like you would in jet mode. Now, what we're going to do is, these are not going to fit in the same way that they used to. You can only get them in so far. Just kind of get them in as far as you can, like this. Just like that. And that's about as good as it's going to get. And then we come down to the feet here. We'll rotate all these fins on in, on both sides. And just kind of rotate these up, because you can see these wings kind of look like a deck to the aircraft carrier. So you got that, and then you take these and you just kind of fold them on in just to cover up some of these gaps here. Now your feet are not pegged in anymore, but when you have this like that, you do have, we gotta put these back on, I forgot. Put these on, and you actually end up having kind of a serviceable aircraft carrier mode with a front end that's more shaped like an aircraft carrier. Again, there are gaps. I mean, you can get your finger all the way through them, but think of it as if it's a space aircraft carrier or something. Also, personally, I like to swing this around and put the bridge the other way, even though it's upside down. I just like the space between here, for whatever reason. It's just how I like it. And there you go, you got a serviceable aircraft carrier mode for Broadside. Finally, one other thing that I neglected in my review is when you put him in his surprise, or secret I should say, boat mode, or robot mode, and his feet are out like this, and I don't need to do the full transformation. I said basically his legs would be sitting like this. The instructions actually do tell you to rotate this outer piece down like that, I guess to give him a bigger foot. I don't think it's necessary at all, so I just leave it up. I think it looks silly like that. So anyway guys, this is T2RX6. Again, Sorry that there's no review, but this Ultra Magnus just is a pile of crap and didn't want to cooperate with me for a review, so yeah, blame him. He's junk. Don't get him. Please don't get him. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great holiday if you're celebrating it. If not, I hope it's a good weekend for you, and I will see you next week. See ya.